Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Wednesday Words. Today is Wednesday the 24th of September and this week's topic is an exciting one: neuroscience and the brain. Wow, how can I cover that in 10 minutes? My name is Debs Barrett from Adapt Counselling, and I'm quite a podcast addict. I love listening to podcasts and sharing the information I find out with my clients. And this last week I found out something incredible about our brains that I just am bursting to share with you. Okay, are you ready for this amazing news? Some of you may know that how we start our day has a bearing upon how our day continues, goes on into the afternoon and even into the evening in terms of our sleep. And I was hearing that if as soon as we wake up we start scrolling through our mobile phones, as many of us are doing, it has the same effect on our brain as if 100 people were coming into our bedroom and talking to us all at the same time. Now just visualize that for a moment. Can you imagine waking up and 100 people bursting in your room? Scary, isn't it? Because that is exactly what we're doing to ourselves when we scroll through our phones first thing in the morning. Now, neurologists have discovered that when we wake up, our brains go through a natural process of coming to, if you like, and certain patterns of brain activity take place. Now, in order for that to happen, the brain needs time to come through. And okay, we might switch off our alarms if we've got them on a mobile phone, but if we immediately then pick up our phone, go on social media, Facebook, Twitter, X, anything else like that, we prevent that process from happening in our brains. Amazing, isn't it? And the more we do that, the more of an impact it has upon us in terms of our stress and anxiety. And the way to counteract this is not to look at our phones as soon as we wake up in the morning. Now, if that sounds scary, I completely get it. And of course, some of us do need to look at our phones straight away for work, if we're on call, anything like that. But just think about it for a moment. What does your ideal week look like? By that I mean, what would your week look like if you could do exactly what you wanted to do with no distractions such as work or anything else getting in the way? So would you wake up in the morning, grab your phone and immediately start looking through it? I think it will be really beneficial to give yourself some time in the morning, and I have been trying this out recently. Give yourself some time before looking at your phone and you'll discover just what a huge difference it can make in terms of your well-being. And aren't you worth that investment? I can see you frowning already, but it really is so important. It's a biological function that our brain goes through, and we need to allow it to do that. The more we can practice relaxation and meditative activities and build those into our daily lives, the better we are going to feel. And what better investment is there than doing that for ourselves in terms of our own mental health and well-being? Another tip I've discovered recently, now this may sound pretty crazy, but I like to try out new things before I pass them on to other people. And this one, well, it's pretty weird really. If you've got some grass outside where you live, first thing in the morning, it's really important to get some light into your eyes. It makes a big difference to your brain. So you could actually step outside, get barefoot and stand on that grass. Yes, you heard it here first. Barefoot on the grass first thing in the morning. Now I'll tell you what, I've been doing that recently, and I've been taking a couple of circuits around my garden, and you would have thought it would be abhorrent, that feeling of cold, wet grass on your feet. But in fact, I'm here to tell you that it has the opposite effect. Amazing, isn't it? Your feet will actually feel a warm, similar to burning, although not painful, sensation running through them. Honestly, I am not kidding. I'd really love you to try this activity. And you can feel the ground under your feet, and it literally helps you to feel grounded. And it is such a sense of well-being that you feel it's almost, but not quite, but almost as good as going for a spa. And the best thing about it is it's entirely free and doesn't cost you anything. Now, I like to also pass on authors that I've heard of and books that I've read, and I don't know whether you know of Louise Hay. She wrote You Can Heal Your Life, and what she writes is amazing. And I'd just like to read you this in closing. She says, "There is so much love in your heart that you could heal the entire planet." Imagine that. That's a lot of love. But just for now, let us use this love to heal you. Feel a warmth beginning to glow in your heart center, a softness, a gentleness. Let this feeling begin to change the way you think and talk about yourself. And she is so right. A lot of the work that I do in counselling is about our self-worth, because very often we feel bad about ourselves on the inside. And that is really, really hard. And I'll just leave you with the thought, please be kind to yourself, because we can be our own worst enemies. And nobody needs that. Take care. And if you've liked this video, please like, subscribe, comment and share it with your friends. My name's Deb Barrett from Adapt Counselling, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye for now.